Hey guys, it's your girl, Nizzy Tha ShootHer, back again with another YouTube video. That's right,
another one.
Now before I get into today's topic, I just want to stop and say, look at us. We making strides in what we said we're gonna do. Me dropping another video, another week. You, whatever you decided you're doing in 23 that you are doing and making strides in, I see you and I'm proud of you. So today we are gonna talk about 3 ways to improve your video shoot. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that you can do to improve your video shoot is practice. And I know we hear it all our lives, practice makes perfect, but we hear it so much because it's true. When you spend time practicing your craft, you get better at it. I would love to say that I just picked up a camera and I knew what to do, but that would be a lie. Now I'm not gonna start lying to y'all. I don't do that. So what you have to really decide is that you want to get better at this thing. So you have to practice it when you can, when you can't, all the times. Like when you can't practice, you can research, which is a form of practice to me. But take your camera, take your equipment, whatever you're doing. If you're a songwriter, if you're an artist, go to where you can practice your art, your talents, your gift. Because the more you practice, the more you understand how to properly use it. So I practice with my camera, I'll do different shoots. I'll call up friends and say like, hey, I wanna shoot this, or I wanna try this, and we can shoot certain things. And I learn in that process what to do, how I wanna do things, how to navigate problems. A lot of the experience that I got was from just going out and shooting. Honestly, nobody just wakes up with a gift and a talent that they don't hone. You get better through practice. People practice singing, that's how they get better. You practice dancing, that's how you get better. You practice shooting with your camera, that's how you get better. And that's how you develop an expertise in knowing what to do with your equipment. And the more you practice, the better you'll get. I've been on plenty of shoots where things have not gone well, where I had to figure out all these other things, but the one thing I didn't have to worry about is how my camera would function because I practiced with it. So the one thing that I was confident in always was my skill, even if my environment wasn't something that I could cater to what I needed it to be. So, practice. First tip, practice, because you're gonna need it. And like I said, practice in different environments, practice different skills, different things. I really started with dance heavy when I got into videography. It was a lot of dance. So that's really good practice because it does so many things at once. But I also have to practice interview shooting. I also have to practice short film shooting. I also have to practice, creative things. And if I don't do that when I'm put in an environment or I'm given an opportunity, I'm going to fumble it because I haven't practiced with what I have. So practice with your gift, practice with your talent, practice with everything that you have so that when opportunity comes, you're ready for it. The second way that you can get better at video shoots is through preparation. And I know practice and preparation sound similar, but they're very different. Practice is actually taking your equipment and doing it and learning it, physically learning something, whereas preparation is mentally preparing yourself and your client for what you're going into. There's so many shoots that I go to and I'll ask my client in advance, like, what's the inspiration? What do you want from this? And I'll research, and I think that's a really big thing. When you research what you want to do, you can properly execute it, because then in your practice, you can practice the things you want to execute. So it kind of goes hand in hand, but they are different. And another thing with preparation, don't just wait. Sometimes you can prepare because you have inspiration and you can bring that to somebody else. So just take that time. Research is very big for me. Don't get caught up in the research stage though, because sometimes I can research things for days and never do it. But research what you want to do so that you can properly do it, and go to your client with an idea. Prepare for the shoot. When they give you an idea, go into it and develop it more to your creative style and your creative taste, and then bring it back to them so that when y'all both get on set, we know what we're prepared for. Nothing is more helpful than having a vision when you pull up to a shoot. Most clients can tell you that they want something, but they have a very hard time expressing how they want it creatively. People can come with an idea, but the details are fuzzy, and that's what they hire us creatives to do, to fill in the gaps that they themselves can't fill. So if we don't prepare, we come into the shoot the same way that the people that hired us came into the shoot, and that's not going to be successful. When I come in prepared, I already have things that I know that I'm coming in shooting, so that already gives me a boost in my confidence on the set, because it's like, I know what I have a shot list, I know what I'm here to get, I know what I'm here to do. But when you don't prepare for things, you're going aimlessly, and it's just, it shows. It literally comes through how you present, how you engage with your client, how you perform with your equipment. It comes through that. So preparation is very much key to success at a video shoot. The third way you can improve at your video shoot is to be confident. Be confident, because if you don't trust you, how can your client trust you? And when you show up, like I said before, through practice and preparation, you build that confidence of knowing that you know how to work your equipment, knowing that you know what you're shooting. So when you get on set, you are already confident that you have the skills and the vision to accomplish these things. Now, let's not confuse things. When I say be confident, that does not mean that every shoot is gonna be perfect or it's gonna go easy, because child, it won't be. And I'll be lying if I told you it would. But you have to be confident that no matter what issues arise, you are more than capable of resolving them. You are. And that's because you practice and you prepare. Y'all see how it's going. I keep repeating it, but y'all get it. So you have to gain trust in yourself and build that confidence by just going out and shooting. The more you shoot, the more confidence you gain, because you trust yourself. You see that your vision is coming to actuality. So it's kind of like the first shoot. I'm not the same shooter I was in my first shoot that I am now. My first dance shoot, I was nervous. I was always questioning, like, am I doing this right? Am I shooting this right? And as I kept doing it, I got comfortable, where it's like, I know how to do this. I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. I know the shots that I want to create. I know the angles that I like. I know how to do certain things because I've practiced. And the more you practice, the more confident you'll be. So again, all of it: practice, prepare, and be confident. Those are the 3 ways that you can improve your video shoot. And just because I bang with y'all, I got a bonus tip. And that tip is to make your clients comfortable. I mean, none of us can perform very well when you just shove a camera in our face. Even the best singer needs time. Even the best dancer needs time to prepare for that. Even people that's in that lifestyle, they have to prepare for a camera and have people in your space and things like that. So typically, when I go on a shoot, I don't come in immediately shooting. I see my environment, I see what the people are on, I converse with the people, I make them know, like, I'm here to enhance your vision. I'm here to bring what you want to do to light. I'm not here to showcase your flaws. Once you put them at ease of, like, listen, the quality that you want, I want too. I'm not gonna have you looking like Boo Boo the Fool on the camera. I'm not gonna have you with a nose hair hanging. And if you are gonna do that, do not. But I'm going to make sure that the quality you desire is the quality I'll deliver. And once you get people's guards down, they perform so much better on camera. When I come in, I'm normally happy. I'm giving a vibe of this is a good time. And even in stressful situations, we don't have to be stressed. The work is stressful enough. Don't bring that into this environment, because you get more from people when you allow them to be comfortable, when you give them a space to be themselves. I shot dance so much, and the one thing I realized is they are worried about a step, a beat, a rhythm. The last thing they need to worry about is me. I need to be able to do my job so they can successfully do theirs. So if they're worried about, oh, where's the camera gonna be? They're not in their dance. They're not giving it, they're not doing it full out. I learned that from my dancers. Shout out to y'all. They're not doing it full out because they're worried about the person that's recording them. And that is not their job. So I do come in and I tell them, let me do my job so that you can be comfortable doing yours. Because if you have a client that's not comfortable, they're going to be thinking for you. They're going to try to do the work that they don't think you can do. But once you make them comfortable, they put their guards down and they trust you to deliver and to record this process. They trust that. So they're like, now I can go into a shoot and they're not worried about me. When I say I'm in there and they barely see me, like, they're doing their dance. And the only time I'll tell them, like, I'll direct, like, move here, do this, do that. But outside of that, they're not telling me, like, oh, move here, move there. Now, we have a preparation or a plan that we had. We talk about that in advance. But I want to make my clients so comfortable that they can do them and not worry about the camera. Because that's what you really want. The best stories, the best videos, the best visuals come when a person is able to truly be themselves. And you can't truly be yourself when you're worried about 15 things at once. So this is the thing. Let your clients worry about what they're worried about and let you worry about all the camera stuff. You build that confidence within your customer, your client, and they'll give that back to you. When you develop that trust, not only does it deepen the relationship that you have and it gives them a respect for you, but it also gives you a space where you can cultivate relationships outside of a shoot. So they'll start considering you for other things because of the experience. And I think that's really the biggest thing. Creating a comfortable experience for your client will guarantee that you get other clients, because everybody can pick up a camera and shoot. And not saying, like, there's so many easy ways to do good products now, but experience is one thing that you cannot replicate. Everybody's experience with a photographer or videographer is very different. And there's some amazing people that do amazing work that people don't want to work with because of an experience. And there's some people that have medium work and subpar work that people work with because of an experience. So the one thing you want to bring is your skills, your confidence, plus a positive experience. And I promise you, your video shoot will be successful every single time. So remember, to improve your video shoots, you need to, 1, practice, practice, practice. Use your equipment when you can, figure out how it works, all of the intricacies so that you are not surprised by your equipment on the day that you're doing a shoot. 2, prepare in advance. Figure out what your inspiration is. Talk to your client. Bounce ideas off each other. Go to your location if you can. Prepare for different shots, things like that. As much preparation that you can do in advance, do that so you can be more confident when you step on the scene. And that's tip number 3. Be confident in your skills and your abilities, because they hired you because you have the ability. And you have to trust that regardless of what issues arise, you have all of the tools within you to overcome them. And our bonus tip, create a comfortable environment for your clients. Let them know that they can lay down their worry about what you do because you got it. Let them know that they can excel in their gifts because you're going to make sure that you're excellent in yours. And I promise you, your video shoots will be amazing, unforgettable. A huge thank you to everyone that supports ShootHer Productions with your business and your views, because I wouldn't be me without you. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, all the social media things to everything ShootHer Productions. On Instagram at ShootHer07, on Facebook, ShootHer Productions, and right here on YouTube by clicking that subscribe button. It's somewhere down here, I think. And until next time, never forget, you create your greatness one step at a time. Nizzy out.